I'm delighted to be back. We were talking at the start about that incredible lightning that happened last night. It was really something to see. And today we're going to talk about persuasive speaking. It's a very important life skill. We talked a little bit about it last class. You guys did a great job of trying to persuade me. Let's see, what did I have? I had somebody try to persuade me to buy them a dog. I had somebody try to persuade me to get them a cell phone. It was a lot of fun. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about it, and then you're going to get a chance to persuade us to do something for you. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about, we talked in the first class about your body language and the words you choose when you persuade somebody. Today, we're going to talk about how you can use your voice to persuade somebody. So let us practice. I'm going to talk a little bit about how you can use your voice. So if you're persuading somebody, should you be whispering? Lincoln says no. Does everyone agree with Lincoln? Yeah, it's not a good time for us to be talking silent. Volume is very important when we talk. The louder we talk, without screaming, of course, the better it's going to be for people because we're going to sound more confident. If we whisper or we talk very lightly, then there could be people may think, oh, he's not really serious about it. Yeah, silly. It's silly to talk soft. The other thing we have to avoid, I know a term called uptalk. Do you guys know a term called uptalk? Has anyone heard of uptalk? Lincoln says yes. Diana says no. Madison is weighing in. Uptalk is when everything you say sounds like a question. So let me give you an example of uptalk. I have to try to force myself to do it because I don't do it regularly. Did everyone see the lightning out yesterday? It was really something. I think it was really very good. You see how all my sentences are kind of ending like I'm giving you a question when I'm not really giving you a question? So when you talk to somebody, you've got to sound like you are confident. It can't come across like a question unless you're asking the person a question. You should always state it like a sentence. So in those examples, the first one was supposed to be a question. Did you see the lightning yesterday? Then it would be, I saw the lightning yesterday. It was really scary. Not, I saw the lightning yesterday. It was really scary. Because it sounds like I'm asking you a question when I'm not really asking you a question. Okay, we're now going to put things all together here. I want you to watch my screen. But is uptalk effective? It is not effective because what it'll do, if I was constantly talking in uptalk, I would start to irritate you guys. Because if everything I said sounded like this, then you would start to think, what is he doing? Why is he talking like this all the time? And it gets really annoying. Does everyone see how annoying this is? If I was talking like this for the whole class, do you think you guys would keep listening to me? That was silly, but yes, it's not effective. What is effective is changing your variety from time to time, not always talking the same way. So that's when somebody talks monotone. If I was always talking like this and telling you that the lightning was really exciting yesterday and I really enjoyed all the lightning that I saw and the thunder was really loud. If I talked for the entire class like that, would you listen to me? No, it gets boring again. So you would say something like, I saw the lightning yesterday. Oh my goodness, it was incredible. Every second there was more light coming in the sky. And the thunder, it was so loud. Saying that way makes it more interesting for you to listen to. And it's the same when you're persuading somebody. You can't always say things the same way. You have to put some variety in it. So I'm glad we're all using the chat. That's really good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to state a sentence. I want you to look at everything I'm doing, from my body language to the way I say it to the words I choose. And I'm going to, if you think you know what I did wrong, I want you to put in the chat, message me. Just message me and say you'd like to tell me what I did wrong. Okay? All right. The first one, the first sentence I'm going to read to you. I hope I've convinced you that plastics need to not be thrown into the ocean. Okay, who's messaging me here? Oh, it looked like I got it. Wow, there was a lot of everything. I did everything wrong. Yes. Let's hear from, oh boy, I can't keep up with all these messages. This is good. This is good. There was somebody in there first. Who was in there first? Was it Diana? Let me see. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yes, Diana was the first one. Diana, tell me what I did wrong there.
You used too much of a monotone. Like the whole sentence was like that, so there wasn't enthusiasm in what you were saying. So the audience might not have been like convinced or interested.
Very good. What about my body?
Well, you were just sort of like still, like it wasn't, there really wasn't much enthusiasm in that one. So,
and if you noticed, I went down. It's never a good sign for you to go down. Okay, next one. And I think I'm going to ask Kaylin to do this one because she was pretty fast on the other one. So Kaylin, this one's going to be for you. I just think working while in school is maybe not a good idea. Kaylin, what did I do wrong there?
You were spinning and then you're like, you said like, not really.
Right. I didn't come across confident. What's wrong with spinning while I'm talking?
That means it's like a sign of nervous.
Yeah, it can be nervous. And it doesn't come across serious when I'm doing this while I'm talking to you, does it? Yeah, and I was using wimpy words there. You caught my wimpy words. Because I said, I just think working while in school is maybe not a good idea. That's not very definitive. Good job, Kaylin. All right, let me see. Who's going to go next, or am I just going to do the chat thing again? Avery and Lydia raised their hand. Okay, Avery, this one's going to be for you then. So watch what I do. You really should consider using a reusable cup. What did I do wrong?
Like, it was like you were like asking a question.
Yeah, it came across like a question. But really, I was trying to say a statement. You really should consider using a reusable cup. So that's an example of how Uptalk can make it sound just a little bit weird and make it not as compelling. Jet's saying everything I'm doing is wrong. That is true. Okay, let's do another one. This is why we should all read a book once a week. Thanks for listening. That one's trickier. What did I do wrong there? Yes, I was still a little monotone. Yes, Jet, I did not have supporting details, but just think about my body language, what I said, and how I said it. Was my body language good? Did everyone like my body language there? Because I was up straight. What do we think? Oh, Lincoln's raised his hand. Go ahead, Lincoln.
It's because you weren't smiling.
Very good. I didn't smile. Smiling is important. Good catch. Excellent. Okay, so Lincoln got that I wasn't smiling. There was something else there that I said. It was something I said that wasn't the best. What did I say? Do you want to hear it again? All right, let's hear it again. This is why we should all read a book once a week. Thank you for listening.
Wait, is it thank you for listening?
You got it. Who is that? Was that Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Nice. Why shouldn't we thank everyone for listening to us? What's wrong with saying thank you for listening? Does anyone know? Let's hear from Jet. Where's Jet? Can you unmute Jet and tell everybody? Oh, his mic is broken. Or her mic is broken. I don't know. So Jet said that, what did Jet say? I don't want to misquote Jet here because he or she had a good point. Yeah, so they don't have a choice. So what that means is you're making it sound like the audience had a choice, and they don't really have a choice when you're talking. So you can say thank you at the end of your speech, but you should never say thanks for listening, because that sounds like you're begging them to listen to you and that they really shouldn't have listened to you. So never say thank you for listening. All right, next one. Obviously, you may not agree with me, but just consider what I've said. Let's see here. Maya has her hand up this time. Let's hear from Maya.
You didn't sound confident.
I didn't, did I? And it's saying like, oh, obviously you may not agree with me. It almost sounds like I know that my argument's not that good.
Yeah.
And yes, again, no body movement. So when I say, obviously you may not agree with me, I'm basically saying some of you aren't going to agree with me. We would never say that. Thank you, Maya. Good catch there. Yeah, it sounded very wishy-washy. Okay, this one's going to be for, let me pick somebody here. Let's hear from Avery and Lydia, because I think I was supposed to ask them a previous time. So here it goes for Avery and Lydia. Yeah, like I just think throwing stuff in the water, the ocean. Yeah, it's just not, throwing stuff in the ocean is just not, it's just not good. So like, don't even do it, okay? Yeah.
You're like not very confident.
How was I not very confident?
Like you kept on saying
Yes.
and stopping.
And stopping. Yeah. Was it easy to follow what I was saying?
No.
No, it wasn't, because I kept stopping. And how do we think about ending a sentence by saying, yeah? Is that a good way to end a sentence?
No.
No. Yes is not a good way to end a sentence. I should have just ended it. I didn't need to say yeah at the end. Yes, weak argument, rude, not confident. I was stuttering. Thank you, Diana. It was boring, says Sharon. And when you're trying to persuade somebody, you never want them to say it was boring, because that's not good. All right. Ready for one more? This one I'm going to go to, let me see a name here that's been active in the chat with me. And that would be, is it Karina? Oh, she looks surprised. I caught her surprised. Okay, Karina, here we go. This one's for you. Now listen. You need to stop throwing stuff into the water, because if you do it, fish are going to die. You listening to me? Okay, Karina. What's wrong with that?
You're like very serious.
I was very serious. What was my tone like?
Very low.
Low tone. Did I sound happy?
No, you're like mad.
Yeah, I sounded mad. I crossed my arms. Yes, thank you, Diana. And what did it sound like to you? Did it sound like I was trying to persuade you, Karina? Or did it sound like I was kind of giving you a lecture?
You're trying to give me an order.
Yes. So there's a fine line between being direct with somebody and being somebody that's kind of being too forceful. That was too forceful. And if you see somebody talking to you like this, it's difficult because I'm sitting, but if you see them with arms across their chest, or you see them with their hands on their hips. Now listen, you guys need to stop throwing stuff in the ocean. It can sound like you're mad. It can give the impression that you're mad. And when you're trying to persuade somebody, you don't want to come across as mad. Why don't you want to come across as mad or angry when you're persuading somebody? Let's hear from Ethan. Ethan, why don't you want to come across like you're mad when you're trying to persuade somebody?
If you're mad, people won't listen to you a lot.
Yeah, they're going to think, who are you to tell me what to do? That's kind of like what, there might be parents listening, but I was going to say sometimes parents are like that. Oh, I didn't say that. But when we're mad and we're just being like this to somebody, people are not going to want to change their ways. They're just not going to want to listen. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. Does somebody want to try saying a sentence to me and seeing if I can pick up if it's good or bad what they're saying? Lincoln does. Okay, Lincoln. Give me a sentence where you're trying to persuade me on something. Let's see if you are, let me find out what you're doing wrong or good.
I am in the school playing. Can you help me, please?
What did Lincoln do wrong there, guys? Let's hear from Zoe. Zoe, did you hear what Lincoln said? What did he do wrong? Then I'm going to go to Karina, maybe. Okay, let's go to Karina because I don't want to. Karina, what did Lincoln do wrong there?
He did the same thing as you, like very madly.
Yeah.
And if he says this to people, no one will want to help him because this is like very bad.
Yeah, it's monotone, very monotone. Not good to be monotone. All right, does somebody else want to try? Alex wants to try. Okay, Alex, go ahead. Give us a sentence. Yeah.
Wait, it's supposed to have like something wrong in it, right?
Yeah, you can do something wrong with it. Yep.
So this is that's why I think that that's why I think my presentation was good. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. There was a lot. Okay, Zoe's got a hand up now. So Zoe, tell us what Alex did wrong there.
He was a bit quivering and stopping and saying his own presentation was bad.
Yes.
And he didn't have a reason.
Right. Yeah. And how did he end? Did everyone catch how he ended his sentence? He said, so yeah. So yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Question for you. What do you think's the most important of the three things I've taught you? Body language, your voice, or the words you choose? Which one do you think is the most important? Let's hear from Kaylin. What's Kaylin think the most important? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you close to somebody's? No. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to let you figure that out, and I will go, let's see, 2 participants raised their hand. Let's see, who raised their hand? Lincoln raised his hand, and let's hear from Eric, because we haven't heard from Eric. Eric, which one do you think is most important? Word choice, vocal variety, or body language?
I think vocal variety, because like if you keep on saying the same words over and over again, they like don't really find it interesting at all to like listen to you. Even if your voice was monotone, at least if you say like interesting words, they will actually listen.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I think you're right there. Even if you're saying the right words, if you say them very monotone or always like a question, it's going to undermine the words. Good one. Yeah. What are some other thoughts on this? Who thinks it's body language? Who thinks body language is important when persuading somebody? Does anybody? So can I do this when I'm persuading somebody, or can I do this? Alex had his hand up. No, he did not. Avery and Lydia have a hand up, though. Avery and Lydia? Tell us why you think body language is important.
Like, if you're like trying to, you have the right words to say, and then if you're like having your hands on your hips or something, they'll think you're mad, and then they might not want to follow you.
Very good. Yeah, it becomes a disconnect because I look at you and I say, oh, you look angry, but your words say you're not angry. So body language is important that it all aligns to your overall message. And now let's talk about word choice. Who thinks word choice is the most important? The words you choose to say.
Yeah, I think the wording is very important.
Okay, who is that that's talking?
Yeah, it's Diana.
Okay, Diana. Okay, tell us why you think word choices are important.
Because you have to use your words to say your presentation, and if you say something very outrageous, such as, you know what, you guys are really boring and none of you even clap, what's wrong with you, I'm leaving the stage, everyone would go out like fuming. So it's really important on what you say to the audience to make them feel happy. And like, even if you did it in maybe in monotone and Uptalk, if you were saying something very interesting, just like the previous person said, they might still listen to you.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know who I think exhibits what you're saying a bit, Diana? Is I look at, and I always forget, I know her first name, and I always forget, is it Greta Thunberg? Am I saying her last name correctly?
Oh, yeah, it is Thunberg.
Okay. When you look at Greta, she sometimes talks monotone. In fact, some people think she comes across as she's angry when she talks. But her message is so powerful because she's telling us we are killing the planet, that you tend to overlook that stuff. So I think you're onto something there, Diana. Yes, you can sometimes have a stern body language, but because the words you choose are the correct ones, it really does resonate with the audience that's listening. Okay, I think it's time for some people in here to persuade Uncle Michael and Lulu and maybe me. We can go in rotation.
Lulu's not here right now.
Uh-oh. She's not here right now. Okay, so Lulu has left the building. Is Uncle Michael still with us?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay. Oh, and he's ready. He's got his camera on. Oh, he's going to be watching all these wonderful people. So, if you would like to persuade Uncle Michael, can you put in the chat that you would like to persuade him? Lulu is back as well, so this is good. We're going to alternate around. Put in the chat to me privately so that I can pick. Yes, any topic. It can be something funny. It can be something serious. So maybe we're going to tell Uncle Michael to stop using plastic water bottles. Maybe you're going to persuade him to buy you a dog or get you a cell phone. I don't know. It could be crazy stuff.
As long as not asking me licking my toe.
No, not licking toes. We're not licking toes today.
Steven,
all right.
Steven,
yes,
we're going to choose, as we talk, we do probably 3 on me.
Okay.
3 on you and 3 on Lulu. Totally 9.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
I think that works.
And we'll pick up. Yeah, that's a game, guys. That's a contest, okay?
Yeah.
And you guys learned the 2 weeks from teacher Steven for the persuasive speaking. And we're going to pick a top 3, right, Steve?
We are going to pick a top 3. Yeah.
Top 3. You guys
all right.
We cannot give you guys medals, but we're going to have a gold, silver, and bronze. The
okay.
gold, yeah,
yes.
The gold, sorry, Steve. The
yes.
gold, I have a prize because, you know, teacher Steve, we're going to have a ongoing, actually, we were wrong, Steve. It's 8 weeks. 8 weeks
yes.
plus 1.
Yes.
We're confused with other class. Yeah,
yes.
Uncle Michael gonna give us some money out. I'm gonna give money to you guys in your pocket, maybe your parents' pockets, not in your pockets.
Wow.
Let's do
okay.
top 3. We're gonna have
top 3.
$20,
oh.
$10,
oh.
and $10.
Oh. Wow.
Charles, you want it? You want to win the money?
David, are you actually just going to give us money, or are you just going to put it in the printer and then print the money?
Oh, who's that? Jeff, that's, by the way, for your information, Uncle Michael, whoever put the printer, print the money, that's called illegal. That's criminal. I will never see you guys again, sent to the jail, guys. No, it's real money. It's real money, but due to the pandemic, Uncle Michael cannot send you the cash, right? So what we do, we're gonna deduct. We're gonna give money to our parents if they register you guys for Future Class. Now they're gonna be save money from our mommy daddy pocket. This way you can use $20 to ask them to buy you ice cream or something else, right?
Yes. There you go.
Alrighty, let's go, Steve. I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Diana is up first, Uncle Michael. She'd like to persuade you on something. Diana?
How much time we have?
We have about a minute and a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have 2 ideas, but I can only say one, right?
That's right. Only say one.
Oh, by the way, Diana, before you started, 3 panels, 3 group here. Steven, me, and Lulu. Let's take notes, and at the end, we're gonna vote. We're gonna vote top 3, okay?
Yes. And Diana, if you can turn your camera on, it would be better for us.
Yeah,
So,
Diana.
There you go.
Can you see me here?
Yep. I can see you.
Where are you? Hold on, let me see you. Hold on, Diana. You have to convince me. I want to see your body language. Where are you? Where are you? Hold on, Diana.
I don't know where I
There.
am. Oh, no, I'm on the spotlight.
That's good. I saw you, Diana. You're very cute. I'm ready for you.
Okay.
I saw so many of you guys.
I'm gonna improvise this. So I'll be starting in 3, 2, 1.
1, go.
So you guys should all do as much as you can in quarantine. You know why? Because I know that you guys have been doing almost nothing in quarantine. You know how I know? Because that's exactly what I've been doing before this speech. So I want you guys to stay fit and healthy, make art, and do your hobbies and what you like in quarantine. Or else you'll get depressed and stressed and blue like me. And so there have been classes from MentorServe on sports and athletics, which I think everyone should go to. Or else, if you don't exercise and stay home all day, you know that you're gonna get fat, and that is not very good. So next up, you should also eat healthy. No eating junk foods, like too many junk foods. You shall eat healthy vitamin drinks and healthy breakfasts. Or like I said, you're also going to get unhealthy and you might get dehydrated and you might get fat, which are all 3 no-nos of quarantine. Also, you might have been pinned inside your house for the whole time. And what I advise you to do is go outside and see the world.
Yeah.
But, the most important thing is that you must always wear your mask, and sanitize your hands before you go outside and after you come inside, or else you might get COVID from other people or from objects, which is actually one of the greatest no-nos. Who wants to be sick during quarantine? That's just even worse. So, do your hobbies, make yourself feel happy, which is we all need that in quarantine, because, admit it, you don't feel the same as before, right?
Very good.
Thank you, Diana.
Wow.
My God. Let's all give her some up, guys.
Yeah.
My God, Uncle Michael, if not exercise or going out or keep eating junk food, are going to be fat.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, let's go back to the chat and see who's going to persuade Lulu on something here.
Good job, Diana. Good job,
Very
Diana.
good job. Okay, we have Lincoln wants to persuade. So Lincoln, you are going to persuade Lulu on something. Let's hear your persuasion skills.
I want you to take me to a rocket ride, because rocket rides, I can go to the moon and collect moon rocks and it'll be fun. So I wanted to get some rocks from the moon and put it back and give it to you guys, so you guys can have new rocks to play with, or to put it in the ground, or I don't know what to do.
Wow. Wow. Lulu, what did you think of that?
Wow, I think that's a great idea, but I don't know if I can do that. No, I'm not from you. Did you see the video from the US, the launcher, the new
SpaceX.
Very exciting.
That video, Lincoln?
Yeah. Lincoln, did you see the video?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he wants to go there.
Then Lincoln, you should next time you should make the page persuade Elon Musk to take you to the moon.
That's a good one.
Not a Lulu Wang for Mentors. It's Elon Musk from SpaceX.
Okay. Alex is going to go next. Alex, you're going to persuade me on something.
Okay. So my topic, what I want to, you guys all, not just you, Steve.
Okay.
What you guys all want, what I want you guys all to do is during quarantine inside your house, you have nothing to do. For example, you're bored and you watch too much computers, play too much games, and you sit too much. You should exercise. And it's really good for you to exercise because it keeps you healthy and it builds up your immune cells and makes you stronger to the coronavirus. COVID-19, many, like all, like so much people, they all are not exercised. You guys should all be exercised, like do some martial arts at home, like chop some wood. No, like you don't have to, but you could do some martial arts at home and do some exercise, jumping jacks, go on the treadmill to keep yourself healthy and safe during these times. It is very important to always build up your immune cells so you can stay immune to coronavirus. And overall, I think that it's great to exercise and you should do like martial arts, treadmill, just a quick recap of what I said. So I think that you guys should exercise and I hope you guys will follow.
Wow, another good one about how we should exercise. I'm sensing a theme here. I'm glad that message just wasn't for me, but for everybody, because everybody could stand to use more exercise. Good job, Alex.
That's right. Steve, I saw Ella and Eric, they all raised hand. Do you see
Yes, Ella? And then I've got a couple in the chat here. So we're going to go to Austin next. Austin, you're going to persuade Uncle Michael on something. And then, yes, I'm keeping track of people who are raising hands as well. So I'll make sure we all get a chance here. We have a bit of time.
Yeah.
So Austin.
I just have this really cool pig who has 8 freaking legs and 8 legs and freaking metal wings, and it can shoot lasers out of its eyes. It's an oversimplified Henry VIII. And it'll help me go to school because I don't need to ride the school bus anymore. It can help light fires when we're camping because fires use matches, but then the pig's laser eyes can shoot lasers. And we don't need to use matches because they use trees to build. And the 8 legs can run very far, so we don't need to use the car. Like when the metal wings get tired, the 8 legs can run very far.
Okay. Austin.
Wow. Sounds like he's made up a device that's going to take care of so much stuff, Uncle Michael.
Yeah, that's what do you want me to do, Austin?
I took the idea from a video.
Oh.
Okay.
And you want Uncle Michael to buy you one or make you one?
Well, there was a person who wanted one from King Henry.
Oh, I see.
But maybe it was a lie because oversimplified usually makes jokes.
Oh, okay. But it sounded really good. Your arguments were really good. I liked how you were did I hear correctly that you're going to save some trees because we won't need as many matches to light fires?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very logical. Even though your ask was for this fantastical creature with 8 legs. I've never seen a pig with 8 legs. I'd like to see one. Good job. Okay, next up is Eric. Eric, are you ready to persuade?
Yes, let me get my background.
Okay. Camera on, please. And this is for you're persuading Lulu on something here.
Okay.
Okay. There's Eric. He's got his background. Good job. Lulu, can you see Eric? Yes. Okay. She can see you. Go ahead, Eric.
So I want to persuade you people to go outside because it's good for your body. It also helps your muscles. Because if you're inside all day staring at a screen, you can get all stiff and it can hurt a lot. When you go outside, it actually helps your body. Like, it helps you because you become more healthy. Oh, I'm stuttering. Anyways. So if... I'm stuttering now.
It's okay. It's okay. You're doing good. Keep going.
I did not
No, Eric. You're doing so good there.
Yeah, you always convinced me. I'm almost going outside.
Come back. Try again.
That's fine.
Aw, Eric.
Done?
That was so good.
Yeah.
I know sometimes that is something that even happens to, well, it happens to me. Well, I'll say something and I think, oh, why did I just say that? Oh boy. And once it's said, you just got to keep moving on. You were doing so well. I didn't even notice that you were stuttering until you said it. So don't worry about that stuff. You just go, do it. But I liked your message. What did you think, Lulu? Did you like his message?
Yeah, I like his message. It encouraged me. Even I almost go outside every day to try to keep healthy. But Eric's...
It's fine. Besides, my eye was itching a lot.
Eric, you did a good job. You encouraged me to keep doing this.
Yes.
Yeah, be confident. Eric, be
Yes.
confident.
Be confident, yes.
Ah,
Okay.
that's important.
Teresa is next, and then I'm going back to the chat because there was somebody in there that wanted to do one. Okay.
Teresa going to convince you.
Teresa is going to convince me something. Where is Teresa?
Is it okay if I actually persuade most adults? Because this one's pretty important.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I like that. Okay, go for it.
If you have a kid who's at least under the age of 14, you should not take them to the mall without a mask, or if they want to touch anything or go to the bathroom, don't let them. Tell them to wait till they go home. And then if they want to buy something, just let them wear gloves. And if you get home, you should spray the item that they want to buy all over, especially if you go to Costco, because once I heard on the news that about all kids, a bunch of kids at Costco got infected by COVID. So it's best not to go to Costco. And if you want to buy something, just at least wear gloves to buy it and spray the item. Because if you touch it right away, or if you want to touch like door handles and all, or the kind of buttons, like at the front doors and all, you can't really press those or touch the door handles because many people will touch it, and then even people with the quarantine who do not know they have COVID. So yeah, because COVID you only know it when it's in like 2 weeks.
All right, Teresa.
Very passionate, Teresa. I loved your clear instructions for us adults. Very good. And you know what? I have one child under the age of 14. So your message was very good for me.
I have two. Lulu have two too.
Oh, wow. So very good. Very
good advice. Teresa, you for Uncle Michael?
I have one. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, you sound like the Minister of Health in Ontario. That's your future job, okay? Make sure all the people stay safe.
Yes.
Okay, next one
is we're going to, somebody wants Uncle Michael to take her to Niagara Falls.
Oh,
so this is going to be Zoe. Zoe is going to try to persuade you to take her to Niagara Falls.
All right, Zoe. That's possible. Go ahead, Zoe.
Okay, so I want you to take me to Niagara Falls because the place I think is just awesome because like the falls are so beautiful and like when you go there, like especially in the morning time, it's like bright and like you can see stuff and you can also take pictures there and they might make your background into like Niagara Falls background. Like if you take a picture in front of a green screen. Also at nighttime is like the most prettiest time. So like the falls can make the Canada flag color and like many different colors. There's also sometimes fireworks and restaurants and stores like you can buy souvenirs. I bought a thing that has my name on it. And I also ate a sandwich at Tim Hortons and it was so yummy.
Oh, all right. That's all? Zoe, deal. I'm 100% convinced. We are going, Zoe. I will take you there, but after pandemic, after COVID-19, with our family, we go. And not only I take you there, because you know Uncle Michael live not too far, as well Stephen, we're not too far from Niagara Falls. We're in Mississauga, only 1 hour away.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna buy you a souvenir as well on top of that, with a Zoe name on it. I'm gonna invite you to Tim Hortons with yummy sandwiches. I know what sandwich you like. You like a chicken club, turkey ham, or you like a farmer's wrap? You like it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you convinced me even with actual values. Uncle Michael will do it. Good job. Last one, Steve. Maybe last one.
Last one is going to be Karina, who's going to persuade Lulu to buy a dog. Karina, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Karina, okay, you have a dog, Karina. Karina, you have a puppy already?
She wants another one, I guess. Let's hear her.
Actually, I'm persuading all of you to have a dog.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I like this. Okay,
my
go
kids
ahead.
will love it. Ashley and Sophia love it. They always want a dog. Go ahead.
No, not everyone wants a dog. Some people.
Okay, go Karina. Go ahead, Karina.
Persuade us.
I love dogs.
I think having a dog will have, if you don't have like a sister or brother, you can have a dog. It's like your partner, and whenever you're bored, you could play with your dog. And whenever she's like pretty old, or maybe you can find another dog and they can have more babies, and then you can have more dogs and more. In fact, they're very cute, and when you go outside, you could take your dog, and whenever she's sleeping, she's very cute.
Wow.
Oh, what's the name of your dog, Karina?
Tutu.
Tutu. He or she? She, so cute.
We want her to have some babies, but my dad said just her is enough because she's very hard to take care of already.
How old is Tutu?
About 2 years old, but for humans, she's like 6. For humans, she's like older than me. I'm 10 already.
She's so cute. What type of dog?
Eskimo.
Eskimo.
Beautiful.
Wow.
I always think she's a Pomeranian.
Pomeranian.
Yeah, she has a little bit of that look to it.
Yeah, maybe she's a mixed breed. Maybe it's
Yeah.
a Pomeranian and an Eskimo.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fun fact. We are like there's in front of us. There's a neighbor. They say they have a dog, and like in our neighborhood, there's like 3 altogether that we have dogs.
Oh, nice.
So, but whenever Tutu goes out, that dog will always come out, and they always bark at each other.
Yes. Just to let each other know they're there, I guess. Very good. All right.
Alrighty.
We heard some great persuasive speeches today from a bunch of people. This is going to be very difficult to judge, I think. Oh, my goodness, Uncle Michael. We have to pick 3?